I don't have time for this shit. Where's the mirror? Where's the motherfucking mirror? Oh, here it is. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Please tell this homo guy. Who's the biggest pimp of them all? Because I need to know. Please tell me. Please.
It is still your skills. You conceited bastard.
Alright guys, skills. I'm filming. Seems like night game is back.
Morons.
Oh, can you help me feel? Look at this, the clubs are open. Little by little, it seems like people are coming out. Look at this. Alright, the bars. I'm a little paranoid because nobody's wearing masks. So the players are giving me shit that I shouldn't be so paranoid. Okay, you see the night game is back. So if you look at the other video that I did where I say night game is dead, this one is the totally opposite. Look at that, guys. Everybody is out. Look at that. Nobody's wearing a mask. Look at that. Look at that club. See, everybody's dancing. Everybody's out. Look at the ladies. No mask. See? Look at this shit. The clubs. See, everybody's out. So it seems nightlife is back. Alright. So now we gotta readjust. I'm a little paranoid. Look at that shit. Look at that line. Everybody's out. Look at that. That's a good club right there, so. Nobody's wearing a mask, so I guess night game is back. So now we're gonna have to readjust. I suggested from a business mind to a club mind. Gonna have to do a readjustment, take out the rust. Look at that shit. We're gonna have problems because a lot of bouncers, a lot of doormen may change at the clubs. So for those of us that are getting free, we may have a little bit of issue with that, a little challenge with that. So we gotta regain the doormen and the DJs. I mean, and the doormen and the bouncers. I'm lucky that all my doormen and bouncers are back. There is some guys will benefit from that. The guys that have gotten kicked out of clubs for pickup or for fighting. My friend Velasco, he is happy about that because he got kicked out of some clubs. I don't know why. Maybe because of pickup. But look at that shit. Nobody's wearing a mask. I'm a little paranoid. I went to a club last week. I went in and I got the fuck out. I got paranoid because nobody was wearing a mask inside the club. Look at that shit, guys. So look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Nobody with a mask. Look at that. Nobody cares.
You're an idiot. You fit right in.
Come on. I'm making a video. Look at that. Hey guys, skills at theskillsmethod.com, dancefloorseduction.com. As always, a big shout out to all the hustlers, bustlers, players, pimps, puas, naturals, gigolos, max, playboys, fuckboys, fuck it, everybody. Hey guys, I wanna first before I start the video, I wanna apologize. I had the main in the car because we were at a party and she was in the car with me and she hates two things. She hates Trumps. I bite my tongue, and she hates because I don't care about politics. And she hates seducers with a passion. She hates seducers because I was stupid enough. One time we were fighting. That she was saying that seduction don't work. So I showed her two of my posts, and she realized that everything that I wrote in the post, I did it to her. Since there, since then, she hates seducers with a passion. Anyways, guys, well that's another story. Alright, so I apologize for her calling you guys morons. Anyways, so I want to talk to you real quick, guys. As you can see, and the evidence, the night game is back, especially in some areas, some countries. Uh, uh, People are just, people are just numb to the whole coronavirus, but and some governors, are lifting restrictions because if not, the economy is gonna go to shit. I don't get into politics or economy. Um, I think that it's just my opinion, guys. I'm addicted to clubs. My life is clubs. I design my life around clubbing. All right. Um, I'm that guy in the wedding crashers, the guy in the funeral. That's me. Probably me. That's how I'm gonna end up. But anyways, the main guy that the two guys, the wedding crasher guys, idolize, the that guy that was at the wedding crying, that will be me. But anyways, guys, um so we have a division between players. Some players think, hey, fuck this shit. Uh, I'm going out. I'm going clubbing. I'm going party. And then you have the more veteran players that have been around. They're a little older, and they're like, fuck this shit. There is no pussy worth getting the corona. So we are just as divided as the freaking Democrats and Republicans when it comes to corona. Now, again, guys, I'm addicted to clubs like crack. Okay, like a fucking junkie to crack. But I ain't risking this shit, man. I went to a club. I went in. Nobody was wearing a fucking mask. I went the fuck out, like run. All right. And then I went back with a mask and I started interviewing like clubbers and doormen, and pretty much everybody freaking got pretty much everybody from clubs got fucking corona. All right. Now the counter argument is, hey, you're not gonna die from this shit. But I don't think I'm gonna die from corona. But do I want to risk uh, getting fucking losing my taste, losing my gains at the gym, losing money from my business, being in bed for minimum for from what I'm hearing, minimum couple of days without being able to move. Fuck that shit. It's not. Just I had enough pussy that for me it's not worth the risk. So it's a risk of reward calculation. Okay, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to give you the facts. Now, at the beginning, I was like, this shit is bullshit. I don't know anybody that got corona. But as time went by, I started noticing more and more people, even around my circles and work, especially at work. My an accountant, my job died, and and couple of people at my job got the corona. So especially a really hot girl, and then another guy. So this shit is fucking. It's no bullshit. It's no conspiracy. Now, I had an idea of going to clubs with a mask on, but I do dance floor games, so I don't know how that shit is gonna work, and I'm gonna be the only one in the club with a mask. But I'm gonna see if I can try that, and then I'm gonna report back. I have a seducer friend of mine, very good seducer, very good at online gaming and texting. His name is POV. The fucking dude looks like a fucking Adonis. Like he has 10% body fat, been working out, the healthiest dude in the world. And the dude is a libertarian. Just like me, I don't give a shit. I'm an independent. I think he's an independent or a libertarian. So we don't give a shit about politics. So it's about we don't want to fucking get this shit um, just for for the sake of seduction. I mean that's my take. Now, if in case you decide to go back on the field and seduce, I make some notes. Okay. Um, the guys, some of you guys that have mains strategically due to Corona to still get laid, you're gonna have a problem because now if you're gonna go back to clubs, you're gonna cut head off a little bit, and women are not used to getting demoted. So the girls that you have are gonna act up and throw tantrums and are gonna bring you drama. So that's one problem you may have if you decide to go back to clubs. Another problem, again, back to the stress, you may have performance issues in the field in your game because you're gonna be. I mean, we deal enough with the fucking when you're in the club with all the wild cards and the women and the rejection and all this shit. But now we have and the strategic shit and everything that goes into being a good seducer. But then we have the added stress of thinking about fuck, am I gonna catch this virus? So that's another fucking boogeyman that you have to deal with at the club. Clubs and night game is hard enough. Now we have to deal with the stress of thinking, oh shit, can I get the virus? What if she has it? All this shit, man. A funny story. I went to the bouncers, and I was asking, hey, if I was your son, will you tell me, will you advise me to come to clubs or no? And he said, dude, I've seen you for almost 5 years. Couple of them say, I mean, it was funny the way they described my game. They were like, I've seen you for 5 years. The way you do your game, going from girl to girl, making out and grouping them and all this shit and grinding, no way, no, you're gonna get it. That shit scares me even more. And the bouncers that were talking to me, they had corona and they were still wearing a mask because they don't want to catch it a second time. I mean, there are conflicting stories that you cannot get it a second time, but I mean that's their take. All right, now talking about bouncers, a lot of you are gonna have problems because a lot of clubs are gonna change bouncers and DJs. So us that have social proof and getting the clubs for free and shit, we may have issues if they change the bouncers and the doormen. Okay, a lot of you may benefit, like my friend Velasco, as I said in the video, because a lot of players have burned the venues to the ground. They may get a second chance because the new bouncer doesn't know the guy burned the venue before to the ground. Burning a venue to the ground means that you have seduced pretty much everybody in the freaking club. And a lot of owners, club owners, don't like that shit. Okay, because the simps, you're taking the simps, the illusion of the simps of getting girls, and you're taking that the girls from them while they're getting the VIP and the bottles. You a broke ass seducer come and get the girls from them. So a lot of us, have a lot of the seducers have issues, when it comes to clubs and have gotten kicked out of venues, like my boy Velasco. All right, now a lot of us have been doing a lot of. I mean, I haven't been doing it, but I know most seducers, if they're intelligent, they were doing online gaming, Instagram, Facebook, texting, pinging women, all that shit. All right, a little bit of day game, But they game in a lot of places is a waste of time. Like in the area I am, it's a fucking waste of time. I'd rather watch paint dry. Um, so you may have to readjust and get acclimated again to the nightlife and to the club and get the rust off. Okay. Now a lot of us, because nobody was approaching, so a lot of us, you could go to the gate and say, "Walala," or say anything, and you will get the gate because nobody was approaching. But now you have to have a little more finesse, maybe go a little bit more indirect than direct. Okay, all right. Anyways, guys, that's all I have. I mean, you guys do whatever you want. It's a matter of how much risk do you want to take for the sake of pussy. All right. Don't go what people are saying like, oh, this is a fake, this is a bullshit. This shit is real, guys. This shit, the corona is real. I wish it was fake and bullshit because again, I'm addicted to clubs like I'm addicted, like a junkie's addicted to crack. All right, guys. Oh, that's all I got. Please, as you know, guys, I'm not for everybody. Please like, subscribe, get the book. Soon I'm gonna try to make it into an audiobook, and I'm gonna update with all the shit that I'm doing now because my book is a little bit outdated. So I'm gonna see if I can update it and make an audiobook as well. Alright, like, subscribe, get the book. If you don't like it, suck on my left note because you guys know that my right note is the reproductive. Get the fuck out.